Hello, and welcome to our next episode of the Woolpatch.
Welcome back.
Our second one. Well, if they have come back.
Yeah, well, no, they're here eventually. If you're watching this, we've come back. It's good.
We had some lovely comments from our first one. I think you were all being far too kind.
No, we're fabulous. Come on.
So we've decided to go for another one, and we've got lots to talk about today, including new fabric that's come into the shop too. But first, I do have to start off with this.
Oh, it's fabulous.
It was my birthday last week, and wonderful knit nurse Mandy has knitted this jumper for me. It's quite amazing.
You'll be seeing a lovely cutaway as we're doing this, but it is fabulous. I just love, it's got a lovely ribbed texture on the top. That's really nice contrast as well with the yellow and the grey.
Oh, isn't it just?
So nice.
Yeah. Someone said I look like a bumblebee, but... Yeah.
A very fabulous bumblebee.
So this is in merino, and the pattern is a West Knits pattern called the Drangey. I think that's how you pronounce it anyway.
That's how we're pronouncing it. I like that he's putting it on while we're just sitting here chatting.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
So there we go.
He will be overheating and taking it off.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realise it's got a nice collary thing there.
Yeah,
too.
I quite like that look.
That's
but
funky.
I did say to Mandy when I saw the pattern first of all, I was a bit unsure about this bit here.
Yeah, it's definitely unusual, isn't it?
It's straight across, but I think that's a design feature, isn't it? But
Yeah.
you just gotta love that raglan shaping and this garter. I've learned this is called garter row, garter stripe, I think. Yes.
Fabulous.
2 rows of garter, 2 rows of knit.
And it's got a nice 3D texture all the way down.
Yeah. But it's this rib I like. I don't know whether you got it just a minute ago on there. Slip stitch rib and then a garter stitch row, something like that. So then you get this
Oh yeah, so that's
real
how you get that.
stretchy effect that looks really effective when...
It fits his big head now.
Look. I mean, what a present is that, hey? I mean, Mandy, you must have started knitting that.
No, it's Monday. She probably knitted that up in no time.
Oh, wait, yeah, December.
Yeah,
a couple
exactly.
of weeks done.
Yeah.
But it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And this is merino, so I mean, I'm not a lover of having wool against some skin. I need a shirt underneath me, really, just to stop it, because sometimes it
merino,
feels.
though, it's
My word, yeah, stunning, isn't
fabulous.
it?
Yeah, because wool can be a bit scratchy, but that's nice and soft. I'm squishing the wool here rather than.
Yeah. So we're getting better at this. We'll put the show description of the pattern in the description below.
Yeah,
if people want to go and get the pattern. Yeah, I'll send it to you.
He's just decided this, people, but we're going to do that. It's going to be awesome.
So it's called the Drangey by West Knits, and you can buy the pattern. It's great, isn't it? So thank you, Mandy, for a great birthday present. Look at that. So
It's lovely.
Yeah.
It's really nice. I'm a bit jealous. It's my birthday in August. Just saying, just
I am
putting it out there.
already.
Yes, you can take the fabulous jumper off now. It is a bit hot. Oh, and just while he's doing that, I would like to thank Stuart for pointing out my lipstick on my face the last time, and he didn't even tell me. He was like, I just thought it was a cut on your
I didn't
face.
think it was a cut.
I had red lipstick on my face, so no red lipstick ever again. Especially in Europe, if you're not going to even tell me when it's going awry.
But beautiful hair colour instead.
Yes, new hair colour. We're kind of matchy. Yeah,
indeed.
we've got similar tones.
Oh, so yeah, I've had a good week then with the birthday.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I've already said happy birthday, but happy birthday again!
So we've got loads of new fabric into the shop. Started off the year with a bang, really, with 2 great deliveries. So we thought we were going to talk to you about that.
Yes.
And then we'll go through and talk about some wonderful finished knits that we've got. Back to Colin again. And the Bergere de France. Oh, I'm a terrible accent again.
Bergere de France. You kind of sound like Del Boy there for a second.
and a knit from one of our customers as well. So we've got that to talk about. But let's go straight into the fabric.
Yeah. I have been eyeing this up, trying to think of things that I should make with it.
Yeah.
It's fabulous. So fresh.
This is Woodland Wander by Rebecca Jones for Clothworks. That's the panel that you can get. So when you buy the panel...
What do you mean by panel?
Yeah, good question. A panel is where it's...
It's like the main design feature.
It is, but it's on a... For people who are new to quilting, they don't want to do all the patchwork.
Yeah.
You know, basically patchwork is where you put your fabric together, sew it together, and cut it up and sew it back together again.
Perfect sense, yes.
And that's quite daunting for new people. So a panel is where that's the panel. So this is a horizontal panel. Oh yeah, you hold that side.
Okay.
Where the 4 are repeated again this side. You can either turn that into a quilt by putting a border down the edge all the way round. So then it could be a cot quilt or a play blanket. Mm-hmm. Or you could do what some people do is fussy cut these little panels up and then add them to a bigger quilt.
Yeah, I love the term fussy cut. You have to remind me what it means.
It is literally where you are being fussy about the pattern and only choosing certain parts.
Yeah, so fussy cut means just cutting out the picture only. So you're cutting around the picture basically.
Or being fussy about which parts you cut out. So this is the main mother fabric. So you could, for example, you like the little mouse. Can you see the mouse?
Or the turtle. There's a turtle right there I can find.
So you could fussy cut that out.
Around that.
Or applique out onto something. So
I do love the term. I keep forgetting what it means, and I'm like, oh, fussy cut.
So yeah, this is the main mother fabric, which would probably be the main focal point on any quilt. But that's great, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
And you would then mix that with the frogs.
I've now got the Frogs song in my head.
Boom, 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 boom. It then comes with the hedgehogs on white.
Which is rather cute, and the lovely little pink mushrooms and all the yeah.
Oh no! Oh, that was good. You were watching. That was actually. Yeah, let's do it like that. You'll get proper cutaways to this. Then some lovely blenders of dragonflies.
Blenders.
On pink.
I'm going to ask you what all the terms mean. Blenders. What does blend?
Blenders is where you want to add in another fabric that's normally quite small that will blend in with the rest of the designs.
Okay, so complementary kind of fabric.
Yeah, basically. Exactly that. So there are 3 dragonflies there, which when cut out and added to your main prints, so those ones, you get those.
Added to your main prints, we've got 2 here.
Yeah,
I've got the other one I can pick up.
There you go. Would look quite stunning in a...
This is like Debbie McGee or Blue Peter gone really wrong.
Well, and
but they're all beautiful fabrics.
Unfortunately, and we have one that we've already made earlier. Well, I say we. My other friend, Stuart, has been exceptionally quick already and has made a real simple quilt top for a crib blanket or a play mat.
Isn't that clever?
Look at that. And this is simple 5-inch squares just sewn together, 5 across, 7 down, and then with a border.
And it's so fresh, it's so lovely, and
just?
very perfect for spring and summer and all the good things.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be doing the whole Debbie McGee, or like, here's one we made earlier.
Yeah. So we're really pleased with that collection. Do you know when I ordered that?
No.
May last year.
Go on.
Something really interesting. I'll bore you now with how shops work. The reps come round and show you wools and yarns. Yeah, and they'll own. So the reps come round and show you the fabrics that are available, and you go, I like that, I like that. You then have to choose how many bolts you want, and there's around about 8 or 9 meters on a bolt.
Yeah.
So you have to guess what you think will be popular, what will sell.
Yeah.
And then you order it, and they go around all the shops and get figures from all the shops. That then goes to the mill. They then print however much according for all those shops, and maybe a bit more, but it gives them an idea.
So what?
So then it's printed, and then obviously 6 months later it comes to the shop.
Yeah.
So to here, and that's it. So the line, that's
I didn't
it.
know
So
it was 6 months in advance.
So if it then sells out in the shop, so if I sell out of that,
that's it.
and it went, that's it. Yeah. You will only be able to buy it.
What happens if you want to buy more?
You can't.
That's it.
Yes, it doesn't work like that. Yeah, there are some prints that stay on in line, which may be the
like
block, the
permanent
solid
lines.
colours.
Yeah.
But these collections, they just have a short shelf life.
I know, because I love the elephant one and that one.
Yes, right. So
I was very upset. I managed to get
you'll
some squares so I can use for trimming for things, but
so the only way you'll be able to find that is if you go online and find a fabric shop that still has
some left.
half a bolt left or something.
Well, no, I've kept it because I want to make a nice denim dress and I was going to use it to trim or for pockets or something.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I've got a pattern for a dress. We have to discuss.
Yeah, we've got to do that. Yeah. Then, yeah. But so it's really hard because you're making a judgment call. When I fell in love with that, it's like, well, how much do I get? Do I get every bolt? Do I get all 3 Dragonfly blenders?
You went whole hog.
I did, yeah.
It's beautiful though.
That's the hardest part I've found of being a shop owner. You know, I'm only 2 years into this. That if that doesn't sell, that's sat on the shelf. That's a lot of money sat on the shelf.
But it is fabulous. So I think
so.
Well.
Yeah, I've started to. You know,
you're getting to know your audience.
Yeah. So
and you have an online shop. Do you sell this online?
Yeah, we do. Yes.
Oh, there you go, people.
Yeah, yes. You can buy. Certainly buy online,
asking,
and there's no
this.
minimum cut. Oh no, actually, the minimum cut online is half a metre, but yeah.
Yeah, but still.
And then there's just 2 little florals that finish that collection off. It's sort of mixture of what greens do we say? Greens, pinks, and mints.
Yeah.
Mint green.
They're lovely. Is it safe giving them to me next to my cup of tea?
Yeah, she's drinking a cup of tea.
I know. He doesn't want people drinking tea on thing. He was like, well, you've just made me a cup of tea in my lovely little pot. So
yeah,
I'm
we're
going
going a
to
bit
drink
upmarket here now, aren't we? So that's our first fabric collection in, and we do have a lot of people who do patchwork here, making quilts, making
all sorts. Because the same Stuart, he at one of our meetups, the crafting gathering.
Oh
What's
yes.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
come by.
He actually did a session on making placemats and stuff, didn't he?
Yeah.
So you could use fabric like that for that as well.
I've got friends everywhere. Friends roping out. Help me out, please.
Yes.
Can you do this?
But it works really well because it worked for Christmas. People were, because we had a lady who was chatting about how she made hers and she was all excited.
Yeah.
So you could do something similar if you're all about seasonal. I am all about seasonal decorations. They make me very happy, and I work from home, so I like to have constant decorations, so it changes my environment.
Yeah.
And it's an easy way of doing it.
So when's the next lot of decorations that will go up?
I don't know, I've still kept my wreath up, but on the inside of the door after Christmas. I was like, I love my wreath, so it's staying up.
So did you ever make that Christmas bunting that you...
No, I didn't. But we talk about projects. I didn't make the Christmas bunting, and last time I was on, I was making a jumper. Look at how far I've come along. So
You've done really well.
I've got, if I can untangle it. I've got the back done. Hooray. Yay. It looks a bit wide, but when it's all seamed up, it won't be as wide. So that's the back. And I've almost done the front. So I've done all my increases. I'm just in the last couple of inches, and then I have to make the neck.
Look at those stitch markers. They are matching your hair. You've purposely chosen those.
I didn't even realise that.
Yeah, you did.
I clearly subconsciously, apart from the green one, I don't have green hair. But
that is going to look
so
great.
It's coming along. You know, I have made a big dent on some projects. Yeah. I decided to knit all over Christmas, basically. I didn't do any sewing.
I think
the free time I had, it was knitting.
Many of us did. I've started, which I'll talk about that later on, which knit I've started over Christmas. But it's a nice time of year for it, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I was knitting in the car and everything because I didn't have loads of time, but I was like, I was away from my computer and I was like, I'm just going to knit. And it made me very happy.
It does so good stuff for you, doesn't it, really?
Really good for your head. Really good.
I'm not very good at watching TV, though, and knitting. I know a lot of our audience...
I've been doing it with this one and I didn't accidentally increase or decrease once. That's massive improvement. I kept doing it randomly on this one. This got unripped a few times or ripped out a few times because I kept making mistakes. Yeah, well, like too many or too little. I'm not on this one.
I mean, I like listening. So when I'm knitting, it'll be the radio on or another podcast. Yeah. Like I was saying to you.
He keeps calling these podcasts. They're vlog.
Yes,
Some awesome people have come in and said, we really like your vlog, and he gets excited because they know the right terms for it. It's awesome.
But I do prefer listening rather than watching because sometimes I get carried away with watching too much that I forget to then do my knitting.
That's
And I
the
think,
only
"Oh,
thing.
God,
When
do a
I'm
bit more."
counting increases, I have to every now and then. I'm like, oh wait, how many have I done? And then count up. But I'm generally only a row out here or there.
So how much you're nearly there then with that?
Yeah.
So you've only got what, another?
So I just have to do it up to, is it 19 inches? Oh, I can't remember. However many inches.
And what pattern is this? Can you remember? We'll have to put that on so people can see.
So yeah, that's not really a great measurement because it's drooping in the middle.
So,
but I just have like about that much left.
Half foot going, yeah. Okay.
And I brought the book. So we'll stick the book in.
Oh yes, yeah.
I'll leave a link for the book
Yeah.
in there and you can check it out. It is pattern number, if anybody is interested, pattern number 31.
Ooh.
There you go. It's an easy one for anybody like me that's new to all of this. I'm a complete noob, so there you have it.
Yeah, but look where you've got so far. It's great.
I'm making a jumper. It is awesome.
I'm trying to find fabrics that the Wool Warehouse don't sell, because the Wool Warehouse now, it's a huge online company
Yeah.
that sell wool, funny enough.
What gave it
But
away?
literally, I think the last 6 months, we noticed they start selling fabric. And because they're an online company only, they've got different overheads. But they have bought a lot of the main fabric ranges. And they bought all their collections. And no doubt probably got a discount for buying all
So
molds.
much.
Because I don't buy the whole collection. I'm only buying, 5 or 6 fabrics there.
Yeah.
But a collection normally comes with, if you like a moda, can come with 20 fabrics in a collection.
Oh,
because
my gravy.
so that Woodland Wander was mint and green, but there are other colourways in that collection. So you could go for more, I think a mushroomy brown colour, a beige colour, rather than having the green background.
Oh, right, I see.
So, so they've bought the whole collection. So they've probably got a discount.
That's a bit frustrating. It means that
It is, because you just think, well, you're online, you're a Wool Warehouse. Are they doing that to broaden for their customers, or are they doing it because they know the wool doesn't sell, whereas the fabric will, especially in the summer? So does that tide them over? But it now makes it harder for us, because obviously the fabric helps us in the summer when not many people knit.
Yeah.
You'll be quite surprised actually how quiet this gets. So the fabric keeps us going as a shop.
Yeah. We see in the summer, that's when you should start your winter projects, which sounds a bit ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, but no one does because it's too warm. They don't want knit, big woolly stuff to sell them, do they?
Yeah. But there are summery kind of things you can make, like shawls and wraps and that kind of jazz.
Yeah.
But it's just not as popular.
And in theory, you should be doing that in the winter, but it's not nice having that on your lap, is it? A bit of cotton.
No.
Which is what I'm supposed to be doing. So that brings us on to our...
So in the last vlog, we talked about this new project he's going to be working on.
Yeah.
And he's done up his swatch.
Yeah.
So you got, if you want to see what he's aiming for, you can check out the last vlog. Oh, is that focusing?
yeah.
There we go.
So Colin has asked me to do a swatch because he's coming up with a pattern.
Yeah.
But
he did a drawing. He did
drawing.
Yeah.
But I need a swatch so he can see how many stitches I've got.
Yeah.
And also I've got to plan as well how much white I want and how much blue I want. So you can see that blue stripe at the bottom is bigger than there. So
was that you testing out which kind of stripe you wanted?
Yeah. And I did a bit more research, and they said on a Breton that the white is always bigger than the blue. Has to be bigger. So I've got
if you're being a stickler for Breton.
yeah. So I think that size is better than that
The bottom one.
So I've got 6 for the white and 4 on the blue. So I've done that. So that's now ready for him to come up with the pattern and for me to knit. And that's what I'm loving about Colin's work, is that it's all new.
Yeah.
It's lovely getting patterns from books, but isn't it nice doing something completely from scratch?
Yeah.
And using
Creating
his
a new
skills.
pattern.
I mean, to knit from nothing.
Speaking of Colin.
Yeah, look at this. Hello, everyone.
This is Colin. No, it's not.
You might have seen on our blog the sleeved scarf that we talked about.
His blog will be linked down below. Check out the description box for all the stuff.
So, Colin is local to our area. He's just up the road, and came in and was talking about how he was inspired by the Armani collection last year, where he saw a picture, one of the models coming forward in a suit and had the sleeved scarf on. Looked stunning. He said, "Yeah, I think I could knock off that." Yeah, and here it is. It is unbelievable. So it is a sleeved scarf. So
you're out of picture.
You've got the sleeve there.
Stick your hand in.
I'm going to put my sleeve in. And then, so it's just a normal sleeve. Then you increase in your stitches to make like really wide.
Into this scarfy bit.
Scarfy, sort of snoody, sort of cowly.
Wrap thing.
It wraps round.
Because you can. Because if you wanted to, you could bring that down like that, couldn't you?
Oh God, yeah, because it's so wide. Wrap round again.
The scarf, not Stuart.
And look, Aine. Give it
Isn't
a bit
fabulous?
of a zhuzh. How cool is that?
That is fabulous. Let's just flunk you a bit.
Yeah, a sleeved scarf. And you can have that hanging as much as you like, draped around the back.
Yeah, because you could have a nice... Because it's lovely.
Yeah.
I love the colours as well.
And this is in that wool that we were talking about, the Bergere de France wool.
Yes, in the last video.
And they've been really good. So I blogged about those. We've got the ambassador coming. That sounds like chocolates.
Yeah, that sounds like are we getting for a rusher?
The brand ambassador. So Fiona's coming down to speak to Colin, to us next week, to talk about making another one and writing the pattern up.
Oh, wow.
Because he had the idea that actually, not for blokes, but maybe for, well, it could be for blokes, but for ladies when they're going to like an evening function, you know, a posh evening dress.
Yeah.
You don't, and it's dodgy weather. You don't really want to wear a coat.
No, but that'd be nice.
But having that on, and then he's made this as well to go underneath it, so it would look actually
like a jumper.
Like a jumper.
And it's got a nice pocket in the front. I don't know about anybody else, but I love a good pocket.
Yeah,
it makes me happy.
Just learned that that's called a kangaroo pocket.
Yeah.
But just imagine having that.
And you've got a zippy
Isn't that
front.
incredible?
It's very clever.
Marvellous. Shall I try and put that on as well?
We have Stuart modelling all the things this evening.
And this wasn't a pattern, he just... That's what I would love to have, those skills.
You can have them, it's just a case of practicing.
Yeah, it's the experience, isn't it? So there we go.
So, kangaroo front, zippy top.
Yeah, I like doing this and becoming Ming the Merciless.
Ming the Merciless, not Mink the Merciless. Did you say Mink?
No, Ming, I said Ming.
Okay, good.
I do know Ming. Look, there's my slouchy kangaroo pocket. So you've got that.
Isn't that cool? So
This
yeah,
is
Stuart
great,
does
that
write
is.
blog posts and all that kind of jazz over on the website, so
And then
you can
put
find
that,
all that there.
You then put that back on. God,
like
it's
that-
so soft, this wool.
I know. I was just feeling that. I feel like I'm making you being a contortionist or something this evening. Try all the things on, please. But that is fabulous. So we will be doing...
Does it now look seamless?
It kind of looks... Yeah, it looks
Does
like
it
you're
look like
wearing a matching...
It looks like I've got... It looks like a...
It looks like a jumper, matching jumper slash...
Yeah, look at the
Because
band.
it even could just be a funky jumper. You know what I mean?
And that was his initial sketch. It's very good. Oh, there we are. It's picked Mr. Model Man's. How cool is that?
Yeah, very good.
So we're going to try... Love that.
I'm just loving the squatting down slowly to pose.
So we're going to try and get, certainly this part, the pattern written up.
Yeah, that'd be really
Because
nice.
it's just so original, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Some of the patterns for well, blokes and women, you can get some great patterns, but then there are also a lot of stuff that is just,
very generic.
especially for men.
Here's a jumper. Here's another jumper.
Yeah, and it can tend to be stuff that we can buy in like Next or Debenhams, and you don't really want to. You could buy it there. You could buy it there. You don't want to knit it, do you?
No.
If you're going to knit something, you want to knit something like that. You want something a bit more.
But it's the fact that I like to knit something bespoke to me because my body measurements are a bit different to the shop. So like most people, we're not all the same standard size.
Yeah.
And that annoys me with shops in the first place. Does anybody else get annoyed with that? When you go in and it's a size 12 here, but it's a size 16 there, and
Well, I'm 6'4", so all trousers or gym bottoms
too short.
too short.
I have that. I'm not 6'4".
But
Because
what-
when you go in, they're like long. It's like 31
Yeah,
inside. And I'm
yeah.
like, but I'm 33 inside.
But also, if you do then you want the length,
Yeah.
you've then got to get super large waist. How many tall, fat people do you know?
Well, it's because
Or
it's
large
spread.
people.
It's because it's spread over
Of course
everybody.
it is. Yeah. So
Yeah, it's frustrating. The joys of making your own things.
So speaking of new patterns, I've come across a really cool pattern designed by another bloke, which is great.
From the old Instagram, in case I've edited that bit out.
Oh yes, on Instagram, because actually finding new patterns is really hard. Whereas on Instagram, you can find them pretty quickly because you're almost going direct to the designer.
Yeah.
You know, when you certainly come into a shop, you're looking through your patterns, but those patterns have gone through a company who then choose to publish them.
Yeah.
Whereas Instagram, you are looking
just
at
doing
the knitter, which
Yeah,
is brilliant.
the creator.
Because if you then buy the pattern, you're actually buying it direct from the knitter or from their Ravelry page, so
Yeah.
they're getting all the money. Which
That's
is
the
right.
thing. I didn't know about Ravelry until I started knitting, and it's a really
Oh,
good
my
resource.
word, it's
so if you're not
phenomenal.
on there, Ravelry.com.
Yeah, that's right.
Do we also know the name of this Instagram person so we
Yes,
can share?
his name is Vincent, but his Instagram name is designed by Delz. Whether that's pronounced like that, I don't know.
Delz, D-E-L.
It's Canadian, and it's called the Montrealer. And I think I came across in Instagram because a friend, you know, when a friend likes, it just comes up. Is it on the search bit when when you're looking at general photos? Things
Yeah.
come up there that you've never seen before, and I think I saw it there. Or it might have been on someone else's feed because they liked it and it popped up and said liked by, and you think, oh,
Yeah. Sometimes it's whatever Instagram suggestion going, you like lots of photos like this, so we'll
Yeah,
show you
that's
more.
right.
Yeah.
and I loved it. It's a really cool hoodie. We'll try and cut away to it as we speak. Really cool hoodie, striped hoodie, with this like almost like a Breton stripe again. So
Yeah.
it's just simple knitted stocking stitch hoodie with a nice hood at the back, and then a pop. One of the top stripes is just a pop colour, different contrasting colour. And I thought, oh, that's really nice.
Oh, yeah.
And as we say, we like to support different pattern designs.
Yeah.
So I bought it at Christmas, and my friend has cast on as well. Oh, Mr. Snake Hips, Craig. Great name, isn't it? So
Is that his, what is Mr.
I
Snake
met
Hips?
him through Instagram as well.
Oh, is that his Instagram
Yes,
thing, Mr.
yes,
Snake Hips?
Right. It's
Okay,
cool, isn't it?
it's not just a pet name. So that's why I was confused.
And that is the one good thing about Instagram is the people who meet somewhere else in the country, but it's
big
then
time.
come through. We're now made friends from that and knitting. So we're now both casting on the Montrealer. It's a top down.
So you're knitting from the neck down.
Yeah. So you cast on. So that was where the neck was. So in theory, should hold it like that then, shouldn't I? So that will be where the hood is attached. And I've started knitting now. Now, being a yarn shop owner, I'm quite lucky to have lots of yarn lying around. So I haven't chosen a posh yarn as such. I've chosen something that I've got a lot of that I experiment with. So this is sort of an experiment yarn first before I do it in a posh yarn like a merino.
Yeah.
But it actually is lovely wool. I'm using wool from the Wensleydale wool shop. So this is 100% Wensleydale.
So I'd say that's actually a nice wool.
And it's soft. It's not, merino soft, but it is lovely.
No, but sometimes I like a sturdier jumper or something that, because soft things are really nice, but they slouch.
Yeah. Well, Wensleydale has a lovely luster to it too.
Lovely luster.
Luster, yes.
I feel like you're talking about hair.
So I'm coming down this way. So I'm going down like that. So I'm literally going round and round and round, and slowly doing what they call. This is not a raglan. This has got a set-in sleeve, but a raglan.
Oh, like your jumper that
Yeah.
Mandy made.
Which was also top down, but this helps to show it more. So you cast on and do the neck bit first, going round and round, And then when you get to this bit here is where you do your increase each side of the middle. And that was a great thing to learn. I've only done one top down before, and it's really, really nice.
Yeah.
And you get these lovely, try and show it on the camera. I don't know whether your lovely raglan
Yeah, you can see it there.
effect. And that's really easily to memorise. Once you've gone past your initial bit of shaping, these German short rows, which I'm not even going to begin to explain. Though if you do need to do German short rows or any type of technique, fully recommend Very Pink Knits on YouTube. Ooh. She is fabulous.
Yeah, Very Pink Knits.
Oh, she's so professional. not like our job here.
We're professional.
She's got like an overhead camera that she cuts away to. She's like a very posh teacher as well. I have learned so much from her.
Yeah.
So she's done a tutorial. And once you've got past this German row shaping, it is literally one row of increasing either side of your marker. Do you like my marker there?
I was just looking, right, he talked a minute ago about, being a shop owner and what have you, and he's using paper clips as stitch markers.
And, no, I just dropped loads of stitches. And then after you've done a row of increases, I dropped 2 stitches there, oh balls. You then do a row of just general knitting. Okay. And I just do that in that colour. And now it's chocolate brown, which I thought I would then pop with... Oh, I was going to be organised and have the yarn all ready.
After the last time we were hoping he would stay on camera the entire time this time. So far you've been up and down and round a few times. What have you lost?
Oh, here it is. Pale blue. Chocolate brown and pale blue.
Oh, that's a nice contrast. Because that's almost like a grey blue.
Yes.
Like a real...
Oh, and that's the beautiful yarn. Get your head out of shot.
There you go.
100% Wensleydale. Beautiful. But now the question is, what will be the pop colour for the stripe?
And is your phone going to tell us?
So, well, no, I need you to help or for them to help.
Oh, right, you're going to...
I'm just going to try and find the picture of it so I can show.
There you go.
Right, see that pop cut? So, I mean, that... You will have already seen a picture of this anyway, proper.
Yeah. So he's got a nice pink. So you're doing grey and blue, or...
Chocolate brown and pale blue. Yeah. So what will be the pop colour?
Do you do a different blue? Or are you thinking something entirely...
I don't know. But I'm using this wool because I've got to use it up.
Do you have like a purple or an orange?
Well, I have a purple.
See, I'd count that as pink.
What? Same colour as your hair.
Yeah, but...
I have a coral.
Oh. Okay, so hold them up together. Not the coral.
Well, I don't know, but it's a pop. It's only that one strip, isn't it?
Yeah, but you want something that's still complementary. You want a contrast.
Olive green. My friend Maria, who's got a wool shop down in London, she's going to be laughing at this because she always says, Stuart, you're always wearing dull colours because she's just fabulous colours all the time.
I like this
one.
So
Maria, sorry, chocolate brown and pale blue.
I like this one.
We'll try. We'll see. See what other people say.
Purple.
See if anyone comments.
Purple. Comment down below. And if you're watching this on an app or something else, scroll down a bit. The comment section's a wee bit further down sometimes. So just in case you're wondering.
But it's a lovely pattern. Lovely pattern.
Well, the coral's maybe not too bad. Actually, now you hold it up again. Or green. Not the green. The green's too
Or I could get cream maybe.
No, do something like colourful.
Yeah, I think so. Now, what I like about Vincent was that Mr. Snakehips was doing this, and he's quite new to top-down stuff.
Yeah.
And was stuck because when you're new to knitting, sometimes understanding patterns is really hard.
Yeah.
And sometimes following a tutorial is great, but sometimes you just want to ask a question, don't you?
Yes.
So he did. emailed him, and Vincent was brilliant. Massive email back saying, "Oh, do this, do that." And actually, it turned out that Craig was right anyway when he said, when he wrote the email, he said, "Oh, do I do this, and this, and this? Just want to get it right."
Yeah.
And he wrote back and said, "Yeah, absolutely spot on. Do this, and this, and this."
Isn't that really good?
So isn't that good?
You see the joy of buying from small people,
Yeah.
you know, like small companies and stuff.
Yeah.
They actually interact with you.
Yeah, very much
Really,
so.
really useful.
Yeah.
That's another thing. If any of you have any questions about projects you're working on, ask us down below. If we don't know, we've talked about this before. We have awesome oracles on hand
do.
that will help.
Yeah.
They've helped me with this whenever I was decreasing my stitches. We sat in and we sent out messages, and we got lots of. In the end, we got a phone call back. Which was awesome.
Great, wasn't it?
It was so nice. We were sitting here and we started getting messages in, and then suddenly the phone went and we were like, I bet you that's somebody telling us. And it
Straight
was.
away.
It was so good. So
Well, there's got to be something that shops like me, these small independent shops, you have to offer more than just your stock
yes.
to succeed. And I think that's what we pride ourselves on, is that
Well, it's real
we've got
community base
people-
here.
Oh yeah, there's
Such a
people
good
who will
community
help.
base.
When people come in and they're stuck, there could be ladies here knitting away who will just go up and help and serve.
I've even been sat in here and we've had people just popping in to buy things, and they come over and they're like, so what are you working on? And it's just, you end up sitting having the chats
right.
about what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, ooh.
And speaking of that community, our last thing to talk about is another knit. This was knitted by Caroline.
This is Vera. I've decided that's
in
the
the
name
village.
of the dummy.
And we just want to show this off because we have people knitting all the time here in the village, and their skills are just phenomenal. This is
And it's
using
so different to see. Can we just turn?
See
this?
this is using Adirafil yarn, Knitcol. I think one of the best yarns from Adirafil Knitcol. It's a variegated yarn. This is in particular very nice because it's done with moss stitch.
Yeah.
So you get a more mild effect, whereas when you do it with stocking stitch, you'll get more of a fair isle.
Is that? No, that's garter.
Your garter there. Yeah.
Is your jumper nut stuck? Oh.
This is a good example. So that's stocking stitch at the bottom. Stocking stitch is where
Hold
you
it up
knit,
so you can see the bottom.
where you knit the front and purl the back. That's stocking stitch.
Okay.
So you get more of this fair isle effect. But as soon as you start doing garter stitch like you're doing,
Yeah.
or moss stitch, you get more mild sort of. You lose the fleck of the stocking stitch, and you get this.
This is lovely. You see, we were talking about summer and spring.
Yeah,
Living in
well,
England,
well,
you
that-
need jumpers like this. Because it's fun.
And we've got the pattern for that. That was an Adirafil pattern called Eve. So we'll have that down below.
Yeah.
That's
beautiful.
I think it's only 9 balls. 9 balls for a £4 something ball.
That's nothing.
So under 50 quid.
And for a lovely unique, for your
For
own
a
very jumper.
wool jumper, under 50 quid.
Bargain.
Isn't it?
And it's unique
So-
to you. That's the thing that you need to remember.
Yes, yeah. Well,
And do you know, I heard a great thing, and I'm sure other people have heard this, where I've been like, oh, I've got the odd bit where it's gone a bit awry, where, again, we've not been paying attention watching telly. And my friend said, do you know what? That's maker's marks. So it makes you unique to you.
Yeah.
Maker's marks. I thought that was a great way of looking at it.
well, she changed the neck as well because she didn't like the neck, so she just added stocking stitch there. And it's got a nice curl.
There you go.
it's
So if you do
even
get
more.
the pattern and you like the neck, it should change it to stocking stitch at the end.
But that's
And
what I like, those skills.
Yeah.
You know, just being able to, I'm going to do that and I'm going to do that, not being frightened by the knitting.
Yeah.
Because
But that just comes with practice. The more you do
yeah,
anything, the better you
yeah.
get. But yes.
Isn't it good? Isn't it?
But yes.
Unbelievable. It never ceases to amaze me what people do around here. And how
People
lucky
in
we are
general.
with all the talents and
Yeah.
skills. So hopefully, over the time of doing our vlog, we can show you that. Maybe
Yeah.
introduce you to them. Maybe
We
get
have
them
a few people that have said yes, and we're going to have them on. It's going to be awesome.
on.
It's going to be wonderful.
Isn't it just? So,
Yes.
So many thanks for watching.
Yes, thanks a million for
Yeah.
watching. We've mentioned loads of links. They'll all be down below. Stuart is going to send me them all. It's
Yeah.
going to be great.
Keep you busy.
And if you have any questions about anything we've mentioned, stick a wee comment down below. Leave a wee comment anyway. It's always nice to have wee
Isn't
comments.
it just? Yes.
It's nice
yeah.
when they come into the shop, but I don't hear that. So, feel free to subscribe and leave comments. And don't forget to like the thumbs
yes.
up.
Yeah.
Even better.
All that.
But yes, thanks a million for watching. And we'll see you in
a
the
couple
next
of weeks'
one.
time,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're hoping for every 2-ish weeks.
Yeah.
We're aiming for every 2 weeks. Yep, that's us. Okay. Bye.
Ciao.